Have you ever f***ed something up so badly you don't think your pride can ever recover from it? I still feel bad.
Potato Day, as I'm calling it, is the day when the potatoes need to be harvested and sorted. The farmer gets all of the volunteers over to do the work and makes them forget about the fact that they gave free labour with food and alcohol. It's a cunning plan.
Potato picking day here in Latvia, and it's a big event. So they've knocked off one of the sheep, rest his soul, and I have been tasked with cooking it on a spit. This is the cooking area overlooking the fields. As usual, I've got more wood than I know what to do with. But basically we'll be lighting a fire here and shoveling the coals into the spit. It's got this like metal basin. So Kautis gave me some of this like tinder wood to light the fire, but to be honest, I'm a big fan of petrol. Maybe I'll light it on this side because the wind's blowing in this direction. Come on, don't make me get close to it. What the fuck? These matches do not want to light. We need more fuel. Woofa!
I gave the pole a bit of a scrub and then assembled the spit using basically trial and error.
Assuming that can go on there. Okay, that makes sense. We're just going to do it through the, I hate to say this, through the digestive system. So in one end and out the other. Oh, does that even work? Yes! Oh. Got some wire. We'll tie it out like it's diving into a swimming pool. By the way, there are storm clouds right there. It's meant to be heavy rain, so fingers crossed. So, sorry about the wind. The lamb's all trussed up. And I'm going to attach the motor and start loading the fire into the pit there. Provided that doesn't turn to absolute chaos. Lamb is going well. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle it with some olive oil, and then I'm going to sprinkle on some salt. That's it. Let the lamb speak. Lamb is far too tasty to be shrouded in other flavors. We've got this on the go, and once I'm fairly confident with this, we're going to be doing a range of other things. For lunch, we're having venison burgers. We've got a fresh venison, and we're going to do some potatoes, and even a tartare of some sort. Said I've never done this before, and so my logic here is burn down a pile, take the coals, most of them, move them onto the fire, and then replenish that pile with the leftover coals. Meanwhile, that one's doing the same thing and just alternate between them. Seems to make sense, right? So out there in the distance I see rain, and up here I see some really nasty looking clouds. Here comes the rain. Do well, fire. Do well, lamb. Glad. No! Now, I absolutely think there is an art to a good chimichurri. And I think one of the main things is not overcomplicating it. Keep it simple. Parsley, oregano, a little bit of chili, salt, pepper, vinegar, oil, and you're good.
I was feeling good, and the location, Kautz's barn, had me feeling all kinds of cute. They had little relics left over from their wedding there, and it gave me a distinct feeling I was doing an Airbnb feast in a beautiful country location. But the lamb, well, the lamb was on my mind.
It's at this moment where I'm wrapping it in foil where I think everything went downhill. That and a combination of not enough heat and a lot of crosswinds. Next up, we've got freshly minced deer, venison. So we're going to be cooking some burgers on the razor griddle. The razor griddle. This is the prototype they sent me. This thing is fantastic. There were other things that I needed to make as well. I decided to make a potato salad because it is potato day. So I found myself digging up some potatoes, trying to get those cooked in the coals of the spit, which is, again, not a great idea. And yeah, everything just sort of went south. I mean, it wasn't inedible, but it wasn't great. Except for the tartar. I'll be bringing that one up again. It's what I'm holding on to from that day. And the experience, and the chimichurri was nice, but the tartar, yes, that was quite delicious. And I didn't even film it. It was raw. All of those hours and it was raw. I mean, not all of it. Obviously, some of it was cooked, but this isn't a doner kebab. It's a roast lamb. The whole thing's meant to be cooked. Shit, right? So we put the thing back on the spit. It was so bad, it sent the geese into migration. And I think it was quite aptly described as tasting like meat. I don't think there's anything that's more soul-crushing to someone who considers themselves to be a, decent cook than having something be described as exactly what it is.
But it was only my ego taking a hit at the end of the day, which is itself a character-building exercise. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Now, safe to say, everyone at the party couldn't care less, especially with a performance like this from this guy. Intensity.
Some lessons come a lot harder than others. And I certainly know what I would do next time, if I'm invited back in that capacity, which I don't think I will be. Oh well. I'm sorry, lamb. I didn't mean to do you like that.